Hello there, people of the internet. I'm out here on the range today, but I keep getting asked my opinion on the situation over there in Ukraine. I don't know why people keep asking me about my opinion. I think it's because I'm a gun guy and I'm into like military history and whatnot. So naturally, that's just the crowd of people that follows me, and naturally a lot of people from that crowd of people would be interested in my opinion on the Ukraine situation. So I'm not going to, talk about who's right, who's wrong. Honestly, there's a lot of arguments going both ways. None of that matters to me, in all honesty. None of that matters to me. The people on the ground, Russians and Ukraine, civilians or citizens both, none of them want what is currently going on over there in Ukraine, and neither do I. I'm very fearful as to what it might potentially escalate into, but I think a lot of people are. A lot of people are saying, it can't escalate into nothing, or it can't escalate into anything, or, it's going to do this, or it's not going to do that. Those same people were talking about, oil, the prices of oil drums not going over $100, or the prices of gasoline, or the stuff on the shelves at stores not, being bare anymore. There's a lot of different things that these people were saying, there's no way that could happen, and then it happened. Look at 2020 and look at, the virus and all of the rioting and looting and whatnot that has gone on. There's very, very real distinct possibilities that things might happen. And over there on that side of the world, guess what? Whether or not you want to believe it, there are real, legitimate possibilities that severe consequences might be laid in the future for the decisions that the people in power make now. And it's all really bad, really bad things that I don't really even want to consider. But where do I start with my opinion on this? The other day, I had my guitar sitting right next to my rifle. I mean, I'm a gun guy. I run a gun channel on YouTube. But I had my guitar sitting right next to one of my rifles. And just, one of those flash hypothetical situations popped up in my head. And I said, if I could only pick one, which would I pick? And without even thinking about it, I picked the guitar. Without even coming to the conclusion, like subconsciously, instantly, I decided to go ahead and go with the guitar over the gun. I would rather have the guitar and be able to make beautiful creations than I would rather have the firearm. But in the situation of peace, which is what I'm used to with the lifestyle that I have, in the situation of peace, that is what I would go to. In the situation without peace, where I am forced to choose the rifle, if I'm in a situation where I'm forced to choose a rifle over guitar, then so help me God. If you are the type of person to make me choose a rifle over a guitar, then I swear on everything, I will end all that you are. If I am put in a situation where I have no choice but to take up a rifle against whatever foe it is that I'm facing, then I swear, I promise, the path I walk will be laced with the blood and the tears of my foes. The air I breathe will be thickened from the fear and anxiety that I bring the people who force me to take up a rifle instead of being able to choose a guitar. And I feel like that is the same mindset that these people over in Ukraine have. I have several friends who are combat veterans, and they've seen some real significant things. And they talk about, every single one of them talks about how whenever you're over there fighting in the trenches against the enemy, you're not fighting for the people back home. You're not fighting for the wife and child. You're fighting to protect the people in the trenches there with you, pulling the trigger, holding off the enemy. You're fighting for your brothers and sisters in arms beside you. Well, guess what? The brothers and sisters in arms beside these people in Ukraine, that is the family at home. I have no doubt that these people in Ukraine are going to fight absolute tooth and nail to repel the Russians from invading. Now, like I said, nobody wants the situation of what's going on over there. Not Russia, not Ukraine, certainly not. No one wants any of this to go down. except for the leadership in Russia. And I mean, each side has the reasons why they should or should not be doing what they're doing, but it could very easily escalate into something way more significant than what it is. And that is what I'm genuinely concerned about. I am hoping that the leaders of the world decide to themselves, you know what, this is a really bad idea. This should not happen. Let's go ahead and go out of our way to make sure that World War III does not happen. Oh goodness. I am hoping that our leadership is smart enough. I know for a fact that the United States leadership right now is not in that ballpark, but hopefully most of the world's leadership has some sort of common sense. Speaking of sense, this is my 2 cents on the matter. I figured I'd just go ahead and make a video, throw it out there. I keep having people asking me about it. Like, not even people that watch my YouTube channel, just like friends, family, coworkers, people who know that I'm into the things that I'm into, they ask me about it. So, all right, this is my opinion on it. Honestly, I don't care what's right or wrong. The people in power don't care what you think is right or wrong. They have an agenda that they're going to be pushing, and they are going to be doing it by force. That's just how they are. What's right or wrong doesn't matter. What matters is what is happening. And my opinion, your opinion, that matters very, very little. So, that is my opinion. I think the people of Ukraine are going to absolutely fight tooth and nail by any means necessary to keep those Russians back, and they're doing a very good job at it right now. Alright, besides that, I don't have anything else to add on the topic. Thanks for watching, folks. You guys go off, have yourself a fantastic day.